7:44. We're going to take a live look from our storm tracker. This is Bob Roloff. He's been south of Coffeyville, and you can see snow is accumulating, and it just looks miserable and dreary there. But folks are out on the streets there, taking it slowly, but still getting through. And that's a live look from Bob.
As Alan has told us throughout the morning, we're kind of having these waves coming through. And so he joins us now to tell us where we are in all of this.
The Metro, we're in the opportunity for some very light precipitation. Unfortunately, though, our temperature is now at 28, 29, 30. That is a sweet spot from a temperature standpoint, that if we do have light drizzle or very light shower activity, it will freeze on contact. So that's why we're kind of watching pretty carefully even in the Metro this morning. We're not going to have a lot of that, but we'll have some. Could quickly cause an issue. To the north, I've just mentioned here, here's Bob Roloff's shot. We're going to talk with Bob and then also Tim Crone, who's been out early this morning. Bob's been traveling all through northern Oklahoma, southern Kansas. Bob, it looks like we've got you around the Lenapaw area, so give us an update on your conditions you're experiencing there.
Yeah, Tim, I'm on the back end of that one band that's moving northeast out of the Nevada Lenapaw area. Got light snow. You can see it's blowing in the wind up here. I'm sitting at 23 degrees, and, if we get more snow later with the increasing winds, we're going to have some issues. Back to you.
All right, Bob, appreciate it. Again, Bob has been in earlier, about an hour ago, some whiteout conditions across far southern Kansas. Now, here's Tim Crone. He's been from Pawhuska to Hominy and now near the Bartlesville vicinity. Tim, what does it look like this morning in Bartlesville?
Pretty much what it was back in Pawhuska, Alan. This is there's been some sleet earlier here. A couple of heavy bands went through here, maybe some light snow in it, but patchy snow and ice on the road. The crews are starting to get out, so the driving's really not that difficult yet, but later on today it's probably things going to go downhill pretty quick. Back to you.
All right, Tim, appreciate it. Tim and Bob out for us early this morning. Appreciate it. 29 right now. Tulsa, the wind's 30 miles per hour. That's the gust, sustained at about 15, and the wind chills continuing to drop. I know we're focusing a lot on precipitation types, but if you do have to be out, the temperature will keep dropping. Wind chills will go into the single digits and the teens later this afternoon. It's 30 in Coweta, 29 in Bixby, and 27 in Catoosa. If you have a 28 or lower, that is where, if you have any precipitation, it will freeze on contact. Southeastern Oklahoma, Eufaula is already now at 32. McAllister is at 35, and still in the upper 30s and lower 40s. That freezing line is going to hold up just a little bit until later this morning. It'll move into southern and eastern Oklahoma. So along that line to the north and northwest, here's the radar. Now, there's not a lot of precipitation, but we do have a little. I do want to point out, here's Tulsa. I've adjusted this to see some very fine hydrometeors here. That is more than likely going to be a little bit of drizzle or a sleet pellet or two near Manford that could move into the Metro. So that's why we have our window up even this morning around Tulsa with those temperatures dropping in the upper 20s. Southern Oklahoma, it's pretty quiet right now, so there's not a lot in that area. Later today, you're going to have all kinds of precipitation starting to develop. Now, the amounts that we're anticipating will be for the afternoon tonight through tomorrow. This will be the entire event. That shade of purple represents where there should be higher amounts, 6, 7, 8 inches, and locally even higher amounts in some of those areas. To the south and east, there's going to be a band of sleet that will start to develop this afternoon tonight. The longer that sleet lasts, the lower the total, or if it quickly erodes, there will be even higher totals in this area, but 4 to 6 inches. And then southern Oklahoma, I do think you'll eventually get some snow out of this. But early this midday through afternoon, you'll start to see more of an icing issue, especially along Highway 270 east and south. That's going to be in far southern Oklahoma, part of Pittsburgh, part of Latimer, part of LaFleur County. Could have some icing between 1/4 of an inch and some localized amounts even higher. And with those north winds that are picking up, there could be some power grid issues in far southern sections. So here's Tulsa on the timeline. So we're now in this window, even though it's not a lot, even light drizzle would cause an issue. Kind of eases up through the lunch hour at 27. And then by the afternoon, late this afternoon tonight, that's going to blossom into additional precipitation. That's where we get those heavier snow and sleet bands. Tomorrow morning, we'll have some. That's the 90% probably early tomorrow. And then as the day progresses, this will be mostly kind of lightening up with temperatures into the 20s. Bitterly cold weather. Wind chill values are going to be in the single digits and even sub-zero for Thursday morning and Friday morning. It'll look good this weekend with sunshine. We'll go above freezing Sunday, 40s and 50s Monday and Tuesday.